Shall we start off with the jar of names? Pick a name. I have a name. So, hello everybody, including, but not excluded to, Nick Pro, as it focuses. There we go. Let's put that in the other jar. Okay, so let's get my list. So this is Try Creating Something Episode 9, a video background. I have said many times before, well I suppose first off this is all trying to beat boredom. This is quite an unusual one because it's quite a specific way that's related only to people that want to do vlogs and, you know, stuff like that. But we're going to be creating a video background because I've said ages ago that I would like to do some vlog style videos where I'll put my face on the camera, sort of, instead of my hand it would be my face, which is rather scary, but it could be there. That's the goal. I don't know when. It would not be soon. It will rather be later than soon. But I'd like to do this so you get a sort of a look of things to come sort of thing, so you get to see what would be behind me. It's obviously going to be some sort of like shelves with some stuff on it. We'll get about the logic behind the things that are on it. Like each shelf is going to have a specific reason. And there's not going to be nothing on this shelf that doesn't have a reason for being on this shelf, which we'll talk more about later. But like I said, this is going to be something we'll probably see a lot of in the future. Not sure when, probably a while, so don't hold your breath. But we'll see how that happens, and I think this is about it. I'll start off with what I have, because it's a bit of an unusual creative video. I'm not going to start off with what you will need, because it's very specific, and it's more personal. So I have here my 2 boxes, which is a big shelf unit. I have 2 here, as you can see. There's 2. Count them. 1, 2. I'm pretty sure there's 2. There'll be a pop quiz later, so remember that. And we obviously have the small one just there. And we have the other one, which, well, it's all the way up there. So, you know, it's going to be quite a big shelf. Although I don't think it's going to be that big. I mean, I'm hoping it's not that big, because I want to put something on the top. But that's it. So, I've got my screwdriver. I think that's all I need. I'm hoping I don't need anything else, because I don't have anything else with me at the moment. So we're going to, basically, in this video, we're going to make them. I'm going to put the stuff on them and explain why I'm putting it on there, just like a little, you know, for those people that want to know that sort of stuff. But that's what this is going to be. So let's start off with what else I have to put on here. So the first thing I want to talk about is, hold on. Oh, can't even get them all on. Yeah, hold on a second. There we are. So I'm a big reader. I like reading. We do that in the book club on the podcast, where we talk about the book I'm reading at the time. And you see, I've got loads of books. That's not even half of them. I've got another pile about the same size as that. Plus I've got my Assassin's comic, which I want to put on there as well. And obviously 2 books that I need to read, and the one I've just finished reading a while ago. They need to go on there. So that's the first thing that's going to go on there. It's a bookshelf, so the first things that are going to go on it are books. Like I said, I have another big pile as well with Lord of the Rings books, The Hobbit, Pillars of the Earth, Sharps, Tiger. But yeah, that's the first thing that's going to go on. At least that's the first thing I'm putting in. Okay, I'm not sure if this will be a whole shelf to itself, but on the shelf we'll obviously have... No, it's not standing. That'll do. Yeah, we'll have the sibling records, you know, scoreboard. We'll obviously have I can't put it down there. The sibling records, that's it. That'll be on there with that. And also I need to attach the other things I made. They're in my pocket. You know, the things I need to stick onto this scoreboard. The domino and the 2 counters, plus the counters will be on there as well. So it'll be a nice little thing for sibling rivalry. We'll have like a little place for it on there. So you see, it's all sort of coming together. Everything that we've had in the videos, it's going to sort of all come together into one. Like I said, symbology I love. So, you know, things that... what am I trying to say? So things that connect to each other and stuff like that I love. So this is why I'm doing it like this. And I'm also going to put on some things such as I'm going to call them me-made items. Things that I've made in some of the videos I've done. So obviously the new things, the jar of names and the other names, the other jar, sorry, they'll go on there. And the treasure map I do have. What else? From the origami video from a long time ago. Or a pigeon that I kept. Like that on there. And from the very first Try Something video I did, we have good old Mr. Tops. Who remembers Mr. Tops? Because he's coming back, he's going to go on there. And obviously it sort of incorporates all these things that have sort of been sitting on my shelf for a while. They're now going to go on a proper shelf, and obviously in the vlogs they will be on there. Also, I forgot to mention, Sheep F, who has lost his ear. I believe it's gone down beside my bed, so I'll obviously fish that out. That'll go on there after I fixed it. And sadly, something I did have that I can't use anymore. Something remember about the loom bands that we did with Pepper Cookies for the month of the cookie. It was in the sun, so the elastic band snapped, so I can't use it anymore. So sadly, I'm going to have to trick that out, unfortunately, but it's still there in spirit. Okay, so just 2 more things for the moment. Something that I want to do is when I finish a Let's Play, if it's... Well, I'm going to do it with all of this Let's Plays, but just some. I will buy something to add to the shelf, like I guess in a way it's like a platinum trophy to add to this shelf. So obviously you say the first one I did was Assassin's Creed, so that's what I bought the pop figure for. I could put the older pop figure of Altair up on there to show that I've completed Assassin's Creed 1. And obviously I will do some other games as well. What else have I got? From Dust there isn't anything, so I've got something else for that, but I'll explain about that later. Prince of Persia, I'm going to do something with Prince of Persia because I've seen something, but I'll do it after I finish all of the games. I'll add a little something to there. But you know, things like that I'll just add when I've done that. And I also want some other space, because I've got some things of games that I want to put on there that I can't, because I can't do Let's Plays with them, but I've made another sort of category for them to fall under. So same when I've completed a game 100% on my own, if it's got platinum or whatever, I'll buy something else to put on, so I've got another Altair thing on there, because that's what I got for Christmas. But also another game that I can't do at the moment, is I've got these Ratchet and Clank figures as well, or figures, plushies, key ring plushies. I'll put them on there as well, because I've obviously platinum that game, so can't see him. So I'll put them on there because I've done that game, but there's some things I can't get things for, so again, I will do something else for that, but I'll explain more about that later. But yeah, it's just something else that I can add onto there, because obviously I can't do them games as videos, so I found another category for them. Now for the fun part of actually building the shelves. This is probably going to go really bad. I might do a time lapse because it might take for a while. So I will probably just turn up the music and see how it goes. But I'm going to probably open them up all first, see what I've got, and then go from there. I'm a meticulous planner, so I'll probably have it all laid out ready, so nothing will go wrong. Now just wait for things to go wrong, because it's gonna happen. The third shelf from the bottom, I think, is going to be the bookshelf. I'm going to put books here. This is going to be part. I think I've sort of done a test of the video of how it will look, the video background. This is like the starter where you'll be able to see. I might twiddle around a bit, but I think this one's going to be books. So start off with the first one. The first one's a red, which I'm going to put first. Left. The Witcher one that I got for Christmas. Will it fit? Oh, it's a push. It's a squeeze. So, in fact, I can get all of them on there, apart from the one I'm reading now. Plus the comic, I don't think it's going to go on there at all. No. So I might have to make another one a book one as well. Which can probably be the one below it, actually. Which I don't know what I'm putting on there yet, because I'm doing this in a completely different order to what I'm showing. So the one above first books is going to be the Let's Play loot, should we say, the Let's Play loot. So when I complete a Let's Play, like I said, I'm going to get something and put it on the shelf. Like I said, I've only got one at the moment. Yeah, I'll tell you a pop figure. So I'll tell you it can sit on there because I've done that Let's Play, whatever Let's Plays we got. There's also From Dust, which I'm not going to get a figure for. Prince of Persia I will be, but I'm going to do it when I've done all the games. What was after that one? After that was Assassin's Creed 2. When I've done that one, if I haven't done already, which I don't think I have, no I don't, because that's out tomorrow. This is out a few days time. So it won't be that one, but when I get that done, I'll obviously get another pop figure. I might get I'm not sure because I like all the pop figures. I'm going to try and get all the Assassin's Creed ones if I can, but I'll go to get the Assassin's Creed 2 one of Ezio, so that'll be on there. What's after that? What else have I done? I've done Overlord, Raising Hell. I can't get anything. There are some figures of minions, but I can't get them anywhere. They're like really super rare. Same with Overlord 2, and I think that's about it, isn't it? I'm missing anything out? If I'm missing anything out, I'll probably sort it out, but I will obviously sort it out and inform everybody when I get a new one, because it'd be like on there, and it'd be quite cool. But obviously you won't be able to see all of this, because on my little plan, half of it's cut off by my chest area, my shoulders. I've got quite broad shoulders, so it was cut off with that, so you don't have to be able to see like the first part. So I'll probably move these around to change the video or something like that, or move the camera just to find a nice place. But that'll be on there. But obviously, like I said, I'll explain more about the end about what I'm going to be doing with some of the games that some of the games where I can't get like a figure or something to put up there. I will do something else, which I'll explain more about in a part later on. The fifth shelf from the floor is the most important one, because that's the one you can see the most of. So this is where I'm going to be putting the me-made stuff. And I'm saying this is the most important one because it's, well, for starters, it's going to have that on for starters, the jar of names, and the other jar, that's going to be on there. And I want to be able to show that, because I think that's the whole idea of doing that part. You can actually see the things on it. So obviously another important thing, if I center this up a little bit more, there we go, is Sibling Records scoreboard. Sibling Records scoreboard. That's it, I said it right. That can go there, and obviously it will have the domino and the 2 counters stuck on there at some point. I've also got the other counters that we'll use whenever we play a game like that, and I'll hide them in there. I guess they don't need to see them really, because we've got them on the side. What else have we got? They're all above it, so I'm sort of bringing them down. I've got the origami pigeon. I don't know where I put that, so that could probably go on the side over there. Although I do want, it's an old favourite. Oh, you can see the shadow of the pigeon. Inform me, pigeon, where you are. There you are. I see you. Because what place is probably see my shadow? There it is. Anyone else remember this? The first thing we ever did? Tops. That needs a place, so I can move the pigeon for now. Like I said, I could probably move these around at a later date just to change things up a little bit, but I think this is probably going to stay mostly the same. Right, now I used to be able to stand this up like it's a coiled snake with a strike. I can't seem to do it right now. I'm having trouble. So we'll leave tops like that for now. It will be sitting up though, I promise. What else have we got? So we've got Sibling Records book. I will put behind the scoreboard. You don't really need to see that, it needs to be there in spirit. So then, I'm guessing we can put pigeon there. Got the treasure map, which we put up like that. Perhaps it looks a little bit less than ideal. We've got cheap Effie's flower will be missing here, which you'll find later on as well. So put that aside there. So obviously I'll probably fiddle with this off camera to try and make it look a little bit better, but it'll be something like that. Maybe I can put something over there like the treasure map maybe. Yes. So like I said, there's some games that I can't do let's plays of that I want to have things on here. So on the top shelf, like things where I've completed a game, like platinumed it or 100%ed it, should we say, I'll probably put something up here as well. So obviously say I've got these Ratchet & Clank things that I had ages ago. I've also got the platinum for that, so I'll put them up there. I'm not putting them on because they took forever to get like that and it won't stay. So hopefully they'll stay like that if I don't touch it. And obviously I've got Althea there because I like Assassin's Creed. I've got loads of that stuff, so yay! So I apologise for if the camera is shaky, but I'm now going to talk about some of the future things that might be added on this in the future. Right, so where do I start? I'm holding this. I'm holding the tripod, so if it's shaky, I apologise. But where should I start? I don't know where to start. They're sort of dotted everywhere, so I don't know where to begin. Let's start from the bottom. So like I said, the bottom is overfill. I forget some stuff, which I'll talk more about in a minute as well, I suppose, when I get further up this thing. I'll probably put them there. What's here? Here, this is new. In fact, no, Gary's new as well. Some of you may remember Gary. You all remember Gary, right? Gary? Nice to meet you, Gary. So obviously he will be like a let's play loot for when let's just try and get this working. Yeah, he will be let's play loot for when I do hit the game he's in, which will probably be either Fable or Fable 2. He is from Fable 2, that one, so maybe Fable 2. So when I get to do that, I will put him in that, as you all know. I will be doing that. What else is there? These, obviously they're Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed Unity. I don't know what they'll be used for. They're just obviously collectibles that I've got, but because I've got obviously loads of stuff. Obviously, Let's Play loot will probably be pop figures, and oops, too high. That's it. And platinum games might be it focuses because it might be figures because there's loads of figures for that. So because I'm going to focus. Okay, it's not focusing. Fine, don't focus then. So I don't know why we do that. They might have to go on the bottom. Moving up, I moved this around. I managed to get Tops sitting upright. That's not future. What is it? Like this thing here. Like the treasure map and the pigeon I might put on the bottom because I'm not too happy with them. But yeah, it's just one of those things that I'm just going to decide. This thing here, now these will be probably platinum games. Well, that's not platinum games. Now these things here, yeah, we've got Dippy over here. He'll be on there when I've done Nino Kuni. But also I don't think I can do that as a Let's Play. We've got some Mario stuff which I don't think I'll be able to do, although I will try. And Child of Light as well, it's Ignitus, I think his name is. Right, this here is an easel thing that I have. I would like to do something to do with like fan art, like if I can print it off. Like I know Nick Pro's done some. If I can sort of print it off and put it on here, and it'd be obviously in the back of the video, but obviously that'll be more later on. I can deal with that when I come to that. And at the top, I have this big Assassin's Creed statue. I want to put that up there. I would love to get the other ones, but I don't know whether they all fit. Oh, I really love the Altair one where it's on the bell. I would like to get that one, but I don't know if it'll fit. And this thing here is a scrapbook. Now I mentioned, where was it? What shelf was it on? Was it books? Something to do with this? Was it this? It was this, yeah. When there's some Let's Plays that I can't get a figure for, in this scrapbook that I got for Christmas, the reason I got it for was so I could do a scrapbook page for it. And I could put the book on there and it'd be like, you know, instead of having a figure, it'd be like a scrapbook, and I'll take like pictures or screenshots from the Let's Play, so it's like memories from it, and maybe some pictures and comments from it as well, and then we'll stick it all together and see how it all turns out. Hopefully it'll work out okay, but that'll be a project for a later time, and that'll be something to do with try some videos while doing that. But that's pretty much it, I think. Yep, I think so. I think that's it. So I'll leave it there. Yep, so like I said, this is all trying to beat boredom. This is a weird one because it's very specific, but if you have some sort of shelf, or gaming shelf, or, you know, I know some people have them, I want to see some pictures. I want to see some other things. I want to see what you've done and what changes you've got to yours. So let me know. Send me some pictures if you can, or just text or comment or whatever. Text me. But that's that done for now. Right, so like I said, in the future we'll see how this goes out. It will obviously grow as everything else grows, because everything grows over time. So we'll see what happens, but I think it's a good starting point, and we'll go from there. Like I said, it will take a while for me to do these vlogs. I don't know when I'm going to do them. I don't know myself, so I don't know when. It will happen eventually, because I really want to do something. Obviously, that's probably the next big step we'll go in this. Also with a new camera. I might want to get a new camera before then as well, but we'll get there eventually. Like I said, this will all keep growing, so things will add to it. So we'll get there eventually. Like, what else is going to be added? Like, at some point we're going to do that scrapbook. That'll be in a try some video. If we make anything else, we'll put it onto the me-made stuff. Or if we're going to go out there, say if you have made something and somehow, somewhere, they get sent to me, I'll put them on there. That seems like a very good thing to do. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it and stuff like that. But it'll grow. Things will get on there. But I think that's it. So, hope you enjoyed. I know most of you probably wouldn't give a monkey's as to whether or not you like or want to know what's on here. I just, like I say, I like connections. So, you know, if I watch this, I would like to know why people put things on there and why they're there. So that's why I thought I'd do that, so it explains everything. I like making connections behind things, so that's why I thought I'd let you know, just so you know for the future. It's also a good thing about what you can see in the future as well. Vlogs, that's another thing I'm going to be doing. There we go. But that's that done. By the way, by vlogs, I mean me and a camera. As in daily vlogs, maybe not, we'll sort that out. But vlogs, I mean like say this, I will be in front of you when I'm doing this instead of behind a microphone, or I'll be on a camera as well. But that's it, I think I'm done now. I'm getting very hot with these lights that are on, so I'm going to have to turn some off, and I shall say goodbye. I'm going to finish my mug of tea. See you in the next Try Something video, or gaming video, or whenever I see you next. Ta-da!